rapid game with an immediate review right afterward tonight. As always, when it's rapid and review, play a quick rapid game, then our review right afterward. I'm just repeating myself now. All right, I'm going to get a game started right away. No point in waiting around. So let's do this. Playing white, which means that's figures because I practiced all my black openings today. Spent a lot of time playing black, and here I am getting white right out of the gate. So I haven't gone over my London at all. Let's see if I remember anything. Figures anytime I spend the day practicing for black, I get white and vice versa. Oh well. What are you gonna do, right? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? I was talking about mindset yesterday. Just a little bit. And started playing the game. This is an interesting position. And came down. I was losing pretty badly in the beginning. So I just played with confidence and decided I was going to sort of just not let it get me down and keep pushing through and playing like I was playing for a win. And I ended up coming back and turning it into a draw, which I'll take. I'll take a draw, especially after losing a knight right in the opening. Let me see. Kind of a different setup here. I'm not used to this. I think I should just go ahead. I don't think there are any serious threats here, although famous last words. I'm just going to continue with the usual here. Try to get my triangle going. Oh, okay, I've seen this. What is the move here? I can never remember. Oh man, I had this position not too long ago, and I can't remember what the proper response is. I think I dropped down here. That way, if he goes ahead and takes his bishop off, which is the annoying bishop, I at least get compensation by having this file open up for my rook. But I can't remember if that's the right move. I also have the option, like, if I go here, if he takes, I take. No, that's bad. So I'm gonna pull this bishop back, I guess. We'll try it. See what happens. I know there are some ideas in the game. Generally, if this bishop gets taken down here on g3, that you take back with the h pawn, and then you open up the file for your rook on the h file. But I don't see this with a knight very often. Usually it's because you trade off the bishop, the dark squared bishop, or he attacks with his dark squared bishop. But we'll see how this works out. So last time I had a position like this, I sort of got myself into a pickle because I was unable to develop fast enough and get my rooks connected on the back rank, and so I ended up losing a rook too. So I have to watch out for that. So I think my plan here is going to be to try to develop as quickly as possible. But generally I put a knight here, and then maybe queen here, or pawn up here, queen out here. But I don't know what to do because this is such a strange position. Looks like he's going to try to attack my king side, so I'm going to try to go ahead and get prepared to castle queen side as quickly as possible. Is that a threat? Is that something I'm worried about? Let's go ahead and park him here just in case. I'm interested to see if he'll castle kingside still. I don't know if that's... I know there are some ideas too of like queen out here, but generally only if they move this off here and then bishop out. There's some threats there. I don't know this opening well enough. I really need to take a look at the opening again. The London is easy to get started, but after about the fourth or fifth move, there's just so much to remember. For the record, I started the London before it was cool, before it was popular. Although you think that I've been playing the London so long that I'd actually be better at it, but I'm not. Such is life, such is chess. Come on, buddy. Make a decision here. What are you going to do? Ooh, bringing his queen out. So if I have this open file here, I probably should attempt to get an attack going this way. What's he planning on doing with his queen? There's really nowhere he can go here. There's really nowhere he can go here either. What's his plan? Getting a phone call. Excuse me, I'm not going to take this. Okay, I think I still want to try to castle. I'm going to just bring my queen up here. Hope this is okay. I hope I'm not missing any tactics or anything. Okay. Now I don't feel like it's safe to castle queenside because he's got all these pieces lined up. Is he planning? Well, he might actually now. I think he's planning on castling on that side. So it might be safe to castle, but it might also be safe to just let him make the decision. I'm going to pop... Well, I don't know. Is that too soon? Should I push? This is always an idea. Push here. He doesn't have a lot hanging out there. I feel like this attack now feels right because he doesn't have anything backing everything up. Let's do it. I don't know. Is this right? I was having a really low energy day when I came down here, like all day long. Chess always gets my Especially a good game. Always gets my adrenaline pumping, so it always wakes me up. It's better than coffee. Chess. Get that adrenaline pump. Maybe I'm the only one whose adrenaline gets pumping. Well, I know I'm not the only one whose adrenaline pumps when he plays chess, but I wonder how common that is. Especially in pretty boring positions like this. Like right now, I'm jittery. Honestly, his queen's kind of in a terrible position. I guess she could go here. He kind of has to take because, right? If he doesn't take, she's at risk of getting trapped. I guess he could always move this bishop out of the way here. This is why they say London is a boring opening. This game is kind of boring to watch, I would imagine. I really have thought about switching openings. I just haven't had the time to take on a new opening for white. Usually for black, I'll play the Sicilian Dragon and then the French. Usually that covers most things. And then the London's playable against practically anything for white. But I don't think I win that much with the London. I haven't looked at my stats, but the last time I looked at my stats, I often don't win with this opening. So if it's not really doing me any favors, why not learn a new opening and try something different? Something that works a little bit better for me. I don't know why. Because I'm a lazy bastard. I'm quite a lazy bastard. This move really threw him for a loop, apparently. Yeah, he saw that coming. He didn't want to take. Okay. He's really just wanting an out for his queen. But should I take? Should I just push? Or should I take? If I take, he has to take with a queen. Why are these positions so difficult? I'm gonna go ahead and take. So if he takes with a queen, I feel like should I go ahead and pop my knight here after that? He's got his bishop pair. Oh, this game could really. Okay. Man, this is so tactically heavy. It's a tactical burden on my soul. So I have an attack on the queen here, but I don't think that really does much for me. Because the knight's there protecting, but I also have the idea of bringing this knight up here, but he can take back. I feel like I want to keep putting pressure on his queen. Let's have the idea of putting the bishop here. I really don't want to fight against knights against bishops, though. I don't know. Oh, this is so tricky. Do I have any other good moves? I feel like knight here is actually not a bad move. But I can't do that while the queen's here. And I'm burning through a lot of time here. I'm going to put him here. Hoping the queen backs up. Then I feel like this is a great position for my knight because I can pop him here. And he can't really take. Because that one's a rook. So that might be a good idea. I also need to get my king castled. So does he. She? I don't know who I'm playing. Tricky, tricky, tricky. It's tricky. It's tricky. It's tricky, 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 tricky. Hey. Oh, I should stop shaking my desk. Shaking my camera. Okay. He's keeping the queen there, so I can't make that move that I want to make. Hmm. I'm going to keep attacking. Because then I could pop the knight here. I don't know if that was the best move. I have some ideas, but I'm not sure if they'll pan out. Okay. So I'm chasing them all over the place. I do like the idea of popping the knight here. But I can also... Hey, thanks for the follow, Live2Excel. Appreciate that. I'm like 30... That was, I think, 37, although it never updates while it's there for some reason. I'm almost to 50. Okay, I gotta play the game. But thanks for the follow. Live2Excel, not Live2Excel. That's probably stupid. I said Live2Excel. That was dumb. I'm an idiot. Okay, I think... I think this move works here. I'm going to try this. He might try to trade queens, but that's fine. My king's actually fine there. It was causing him too much trouble, I guess. So this goes ahead and connects my rooks. And the king in the center, keeping the king in the center in the London is actually a pretty common theme. It's been a while since I've done that, but I think it works okay. Okay. don't really mind that too much. Just pop the bishop back. Time is kind of running short now. I should probably be thinking about moving a little bit faster. Time management is important, of course. If I can only manage my... I can't manage my time in chess. I can't manage my time in life, it seems. If I were better at managing my time in life, I'd probably be better chess player because I would be practicing more, learning my end games, more strategy. I wouldn't be stuck at 1500 for 6 months. So now this is a nice little place for my knight for the rest of the game because there are no pawns that can attack it. Although this bishop is terrible. I'm going to go ahead and nab a free pawn while I have the chance. I think it's free. And I don't think I want him to have his bishop pair, so I might, even though that knight's in a really good place, I might try to trade that off. But I'm not sure. Yeah, if I trade it off, also, he can't castle. I think this position is not bad for me. So I'm going to try to get this other rook over here. He's probably going to move his king here or here. Or maybe even here, I don't know. Or she. Or they. Maybe we should just stick with they for now. Man, I didn't get any sleep last night. I can see it in the circles under my eyes. Okay. Let's go ahead and continue the attack here. I think... I'm going to move my king over just so I can put my bishop here and get one more piece here. Oh, I could have also just done this. That would have ruined things for him. But I really want this bishop here. want to lock him out. Although that locks my bishop or my rook in too. I don't know. This is so tricky. I feel like this person's much better at their end games than their regular play. I'm off a pawn though. I might want to just trade off the bishop. Maybe put my bishop here, offer a trade. I think I'm going to do that. So if he moves the bishop off, I have another pawn. So he's kind of forced to take, I think. Our rooks are both locked up. Oh. I think if he takes, then I take, and then I push. I think he just didn't know what to do there. I'm going to go ahead and trade off. I think this is winning for me because I have, oops. Eventually when things get traded off, I can sort of run my king up this way. Oh, he doesn't want to trade off. Okay. Um, if he pushes, do I take with the rook? I do take. I take with the rook. I think this is clearly won from here. I think this is worth a resignation. I would resign. I would resign in this position. Man, I'm shaking. Does anybody else have this happen to them when they're playing chess? Okay. He can't really get through. I'm trying to think how to play this out. I can just sweep in here and take everything out, let him have gobble up these pawns. If I push, yeah, let me just let him gobble up, or let me gobble up his pawns. You can have those, buddy. It was all just a tease. Let's make it easy. Now they're far enough apart, I don't even have to take that last pawn. Not played the best, but don't learn from this end game. But it'll get the job done. Thank you. Let's go to the analysis board. It is rapid and review, so I have to review my game. Let's get an analysis. Oops. My board suddenly started growing in size. Guess it was really happy about that win. Ooh. Okay, sorry, I'll stop. Let's see. Well, that went well. I didn't gain a lot of points from that because it was a lower rated player, 1397. That seems fair. Lichess paired me up against a 1600 yesterday, so somebody like a 1609 or something. Somebody about 100 points higher than I was. And so I guess they let me have a 100-point lower game tonight. Okay, so I was pretty much winning from the beginning and held on to it, although it looks like I made a couple of mistakes. So I'll have to take a look at those and see what I did wrong. Let's see. So playing the queen here was apparently a mistake. So I know that sometimes it's okay to go ahead and just get started with this attack before playing the queen there. I don't see... I could have maybe... No, I can't play that move here with the knight because he still has his bishop. So definitely not something that I wanted to do. There's the option of pinning his knight to the king at the moment. The bishop, which is always an option. And then, of course, I don't know. I could always I don't want to castle, I think, in this position. move my queen here. I'm thinking this because if I get that knight off of there, no, I don't know. So this is a tough position. Let's see if it was just go ahead and start the attack. It was okay. So I should have just started my attacks here before moving the queen there. I wonder why in this position why that matters. It seems the computer says it's the best move here. I'm gonna pop this on. Sometimes this kills my computer and it dies a painful death. So like, what if he takes in this position? Just gotta move his queen back. Just white's obviously better, I guess, here. There's nothing all that great about it. Okay, so knight here was a bad move. I guess allowing him to trade queens was not a good idea. I thought about this move too. That doesn't look too good. What about no. I don't see any clear tactics here. Maybe castling? No, because that leaves his pawn open. Hmm. No. I don't know what the solution is here. Not that. Doesn't look good. What are we working with here? What is the best move? There's really no way to keep pressure on his queen. I thought about like coming up here and checking, but he just takes here. I can't take his queen because of this. And then I don't really win material because this. It's frustrating that I can't find a good move here. Maybe just moving the king out of the way so I can connect my rooks. Not that either. I think I'm going to have to view the solution here. Okay. I wasn't really too worried about that exchange, but whatever. Okay, so bad move there. This was a bad move? Like, where am I supposed to go? Here instead? Or was there some sort of clever tactic I didn't see? Was it like, take here? No? Um, obviously, I have to move the bishop, right? Maybe just exchange. I wanted that bishop so bad to stay. Oops. Yeah, okay. And I still get the bishop pair off. Okay. Yeah, I see that. And I still get this nice little square. I don't think it was a terrible move. So not a bad game overall. Those were my only big mistakes. 4 inaccuracies, 1 mistake, 2 blunders. Would we call those blunders? I didn't feel like they were that bad. Why is this a blunder? So he takes, I take, he takes. This is how the game played out. I guess maybe a blunder because I was further ahead and this took me down quite a bit. Yeah, so I'm up 5. Just moving the bishop here. Oh, I had the right idea, but I couldn't put it together. Ah, I see. So I had an opportunity to just destroy him by taking his queen earlier, and I totally missed it. This is beautiful. So this is the best move in this position. And then here, checking. I saw that, and I was like, that doesn't really lead anywhere. But I was thinking, because my queen's there. But with the bishop there, instead, the bishop gets the queen. So, bye-bye knight, but hello queen. I'll take it. Oh, man. Sorry, I missed that. Okay. I understand why that's a blunder. See, when I think of a blunder, I think of it like a game-ending blunder, not a game-evening blunder. So, I don't know. What's the other blunder here? So in this case, moving the bishop back, that was also considered a blunder. Again, wow, okay, so that actually took me down quite a bit. Just moving the bishop back here instead of taking. So I'm up 5.4. When I move the bishop here, I drop down to just basically even. Slightly better. So I could have had a faster win with this here. That series of exchanges here. And then a nice little place for my knight. He gets the castle, though. But then I get another pawn. I'm on his 7th rank with my rook. Ready to line both of them up here together. Got a knight that's really annoying for him. Yeah. That would have been a much better move. Oh well. I won. I'll take it. Gained 11 points. Heading back up the ladder. All right, that's it for tonight, I guess. That game went a lot faster than I thought it was going to. And I don't really feel like playing any Blitz tonight, so... Thanks again if you're still out there for the follow. Live to excel. I appreciate it. And I will hopefully see everyone back here again. What is tonight? What is tonight? Tuesday? It's only Tuesday. Tomorrow night at 8 o'clock for more Rapid and Review. And Thursday night for Blitz and Badinage, which is basically another term for banter. I had to look it up, though. I don't really use that word. All right. I'm out of here. Stay out of trouble. Say no to drugs. And stay hydrated.